What's good, YouTube? This is Marketing with Dev, and welcome back to another video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to set up your Facebook ad campaigns step by step, a complete walkthrough that is super beginner friendly. So if you're a small business owner or you're an aspiring small business owner or an entrepreneur, then odds are that you've heard that a great way to grow and market your business is with Facebook ads. That is very true, and even after some painful iOS updates, Facebook ads is still a very effective platform for you to grow your business. But before we get into the video and go step by step, showing you guys how to set up your own profitable Facebook ad campaigns, if you're a coach, consultant, or a service provider, I want to fix your ads for absolutely free. All you have to do is click the link in the description and schedule your free ad supercharge session with us. Now, let's get into the video.
Okay, so the first thing that you guys are going to want to do if you're starting from scratch is create your Meta Business Suite account. So you would need to go to business.facebook.com and you should be brought to this page where it says, let's get started with business tools for Meta. And you would just go to create an account. And then it will tell you to log in with Facebook and then continue to follow the instructions and create that account. So now that you have your business manager account or business suite account, once you're inside, what you're going to want to do is click the three lines that are going to be in the top left right here. And then you're going to want to go to business settings. And once you hit that, you'll be taken to this page. On the left-hand side, under accounts, you're going to want to select ad accounts. After you select ad accounts, what you're going to want to do is press this blue add button right here. And if you don't have an ad account yet, you just created your business suite account or your Meta Suite account, what you're going to want to do is select create a new ad account. You're going to want to put in the name of your account, your time zone, your currency in dollars, and then you're going to want to select next. After you have that set up, you'll be all set to start setting up your ad campaigns. So another thing that you're going to want to do after you create your ad account is while you're in business settings, you're going to want to go on the left-hand side, select pages, right? So once you get into pages, you're going to want to click this blue add button and add a page. You're going to want to add your Facebook business page that you want to link, right? And then you're going to put in your Facebook page name and you'll be all set and you're just going to add it. The next thing you're going to want to do is go down to Instagram accounts and do the same exact thing. So now that you're here, you're going to want to hit the blue add button and you're going to be prompted to connect your Instagram account by logging in, right? So I already have my account logged in and this is a demo account, so I'm not going to do that right now. And you can do the same thing for WhatsApp. And the last thing that I recommend that you guys do before you guys get started with running your ads is go all the way down to brand safety and hit domains. And I would always recommend you guys add a domain so you can either request access to a domain or create a new domain. I'll just use mine as an example so you guys can see. Let's try this one. Add, and then what you're gonna want to do is just follow the directions right here, do what it tells you to do, and then you can verify your domain like that. So it's not too difficult there. But before we even get into setting up your ads, we need to first determine who you're going to be showing your ads to. So determining your market, who is actually your market. And clearly your market is a very important part of marketing because it's literally the root of the word marketing, right? It's market. So we need to find out our perfect client, that one ideal avatar that we're trying to talk to at all times, that we're really trying to attract. Now, that doesn't mean you're literally trying to attract one person, but in your marketing, you want to write your advertising, you want to write all your marketing copy like you're speaking to just one person. So we're going to create that one person. And this is just going to be a quick little version of it, but this will definitely still help you. So the first thing is your marketing headline and hook. So if you're a coach, consultant, or a service provider especially, a marketing headline and hook is very important for you. So what exactly is a marketing headline hook? So it's something like, for example, I help coaches and entrepreneurs attract clients, sell courses, and automate their business with Facebook and Instagram ads. So it's your I help blank do blank. And you should either have a with or without attached to it. So I help blank do blank with blank, or I help blank do blank without blank. So another example is I help corporate professionals lose 30 pounds in 30 days with my proven diet system. Or I help corporate professionals lose 30 pounds in 30 days without giving up the foods that they love. So the next section is who will you help? So it's very important to just really get clear with the type of person that you want to help, the type of person that you want to show your ads to, and this is going to help you write copy that's going to help you attract these people, and more importantly, repel the people that you don't want to work with. So when you have on paper or on computer screen, I guess, like the type of people you don't want to work with, you can write your ad copy to make sure that the people you don't want to work with will click on it. So I only want to do business with people who, write down the people that you want to do business with. Like if it's a perfect world, you can create the perfect scenario, write down the type of person that you want to do business with. And I will not work with / do business with people who you want to do the same exact thing. Who are the type of people that you will not work with, or you will not do business with, or you don't want to? That's what you're going to list right here. And without my help, they will what? So what is going to happen if the people you're helping don't get your help? What are some of the things that are going to happen to them? Are they going to continue to be in the trouble? Are they going to continue to keep gaining weight? Are they going to continue to keep losing money on ads? What is going to happen if you don't help them? So the next section is top 10 pains and frustrations of your ideal customers. So it's super important to understand what really gets under your ideal client's skin, what really frustrates them, what really pains them, so you can tailor your marketing and your messaging to that, and you can help them overcome it, right? So name the 10 things that frustrate your ideal client the most. List all of those things. Top 10 dreams and aspirations of ideal customers. So what are the top 10 things your ideal client dreams of or aspires to be? So this is super important too, to really get into the minds of your ideal customers, because if you know what they want to do, if you know what they dream and aspire to do or be, then you can speak to the success picture with your products or your services. But if you don't know that, you don't know what a success picture looks like to them. And again, so what is your marketing message? So you want to call out your targeted audience. You want to call out your target audience. So are you a blank looking for help with blank? Example. So are you a working mother looking to lose 15 pounds? So you want to describe their problem very descriptively. Dig into the financial and the emotional aspects and go as deep as you can, right? So this right here, this section, just describe the problem that your ideal client has. So whoever your ideal client is, like whatever problem they have, whatever they're going through, describe it as vividly as possible using as much detail as you can. And you definitely want to get into the financial component. How is the financials affecting them, and how is that affecting the other parts of their life, whether that be with their relationships or whatever the case may be. And now for the last part, just create your perfect customer, right? So what's their name? Give them a name. What is their age range? What's their gender or education level? What have they accomplished in their lives? It can be anything. It can be having children. It can be graduating high school, college, whatever. What do they do for a living? What do they like to do for fun? So right here, we want to gather all of their interests. What are the things that they like to do? What do they like to watch? What do they like? What kind of movies do they like? Do they like video games? Do they like to go shopping? All of these things that make up a person, that make them unique, these are all the things that we want to do here. So this is just a quick little messaging session that you absolutely need to do before you run ads. I would never, ever recommend anybody running ads if you don't know anything about your ideal client, if you haven't done something like this, okay? So after you create your Meta Business Suite account, after you create your ad account, you're now ready to start creating your Facebook ad campaign. So this is your Facebook ads dashboard. So whenever you log into your ads manager, this is going to be the dashboard, right? So here is where you can see your campaigns. This is a demo account and there's none here, but you will have your campaigns listed under here. And if you select this, you'll have your ad sets listed under here. And then if you select ads, you'll have your ads listed the same way. One thing that I would say that you guys definitely take a look at is here where it says columns. You want to customize columns, and I would really take a look at all of the different metrics in here and select the ones that are most important to you and your business and the ones that you think that you really need. So sometimes Facebook will start with the metrics that they think you need, but there may be some ones that you want to add or some that you want to take out. So I definitely will suggest that you guys take a look in there. But to start your campaign, the first thing that we're going to want to do is click this green create button right here on the left hand side. So I'm going to press the green create button. So here is all of the campaign objectives that we have to choose from. So the first one is awareness, and under awareness, so they says awareness is good for reach, brand awareness, video views, and store location awareness. So if you're looking of getting any of those results for your business, then maybe you should look into choosing a awareness campaign. The next campaign is a traffic campaign. So this traffic campaign is good for link clicks, landing page views, Messenger, WhatsApp, and calls. So if you want more link clicks, or you want more people to view a specific page, or you want more people to call you, then a traffic campaign is probably the campaign that you're going to want to go with. Next, we have engagement. So engagement campaigns are good for Messenger, WhatsApp, and Instagram direct messages, video views, post engagement, and conversions, right? So the next one is leads. So the lead is obviously the leads campaign is good for collecting leads. So this is for instant forms, which are the on Facebook lead form, Messenger, and conversions, meaning your on website leads. And the same for calls. And the next campaign objective is app promotion, which is for app installs and app events. And last but not least, we have the sales campaign objective, which is good for conversions, catalog sales, Messenger, and WhatsApp. So I would definitely recommend testing a bunch of these different campaigns. So the ones that we have used and continue to use for our companies and our clients have been sales, leads, we've used engagement, we've used traffic a little bit, and also awareness. So what we found, I'll give you guys a little nugget. So what we found is a good objective to use for retargeting is a reach campaign. And because a reach campaign allows the maximum amount of people that are in that audience to actually see it. So for the purpose of this video, we are going to choose an awareness campaign, and yeah, let's continue. Probably going to make it a reach. So this is the campaign level of your campaign, right? So there's 3 levels when we talk about Facebook ads. The first level, if you take a look at the left-hand side, the first level, which will always be represented by the little folder, is the campaign level. The second level, which will be represented by the 4 squares, is the ad set level. And the last level, which would be represented by just 1 singular square, is the ad level. So I'll go through all 3 of these levels with you guys and help you understand them. So at first, you will always see the campaign level, and the first thing that we're gonna wanna do is just name the campaign. So I work with so many people and see so many different people. They're running ads, they're running so many different campaigns, and they don't even name their campaign. So it makes it pretty hard for you to know what's really going on inside of your ad account when you have multiple campaigns running and you don't have them named. So I like to name our campaigns like what we're actually doing. So if we're running ads for a lead magnet, I may name it lead magnet. So let's go lead magnet. Why is it all caps? And then let's go reach. So underneath the campaign name, you will see special ad category. So unless you are in the credit industry, unless you're offering things about employment, housing, or social issues, or elections, or politics, you will not have to worry about the special ad categories. But if your business if whatever you're running ads for falls into these categories, then you will probably have to select a special ad category, or your ad will not run. Your ad will continue to be rejected if Facebook believes it's supposed to be in the special ad categories and it is not. So that is something that is very important that you guys make sure that you guys pay attention to. So during under campaign details, where it says buying type auction, you're going to leave that alone. And the campaign objective is awareness, like we just selected. A/B test. This is a split test that will allow you to test different things at one time. So this is a little bit more advanced. So this is a beginner's walkthrough. So I would recommend just leaving this off. And we also have another video which teaches you our testing method. I don't recommend you guys testing your ads this way anyway. The last thing in the campaign level is advantage campaign budget. So for now, you can leave this off. What this is going to do is really help when you're trying to scale and grow your campaign. So once you've tested your campaign out and you know that you've got some winning ad sets and winning ads in there, then you can try a method of advantage campaign budget. But for now, I think we'll stick to ad set budget optimization, so we can leave this off. So you can either click next here at the bottom right, or you can just go down to the left hand side and click new awareness ad set. So now that we are in the ad set level, we always like to name the ad set the name of the audience that we're targeting. And since we didn't get to the name of the audience that we're targeting, we'll leave this name like this for now. But after we determine which audience we're going to target, we will come back and switch that. So underneath that is where you're going to select what page you're going to use, which Facebook page. Underneath that is dynamic creative. So provide creative elements such as images and headlines, and will automatically generate combinations optimized for your audience. So this can be helpful sometimes when you're testing also, but I would recommend leaving this off for now. Budget and schedule. So here is where you can select your budget, how much you want to spend per day per ad set. So for the schedule, you can select when you want your ad to start, when you want your campaign to start, and also you can add an end date, so you can set a date for when you want it to end. So as we continue to go down and get into the audiences, this is where we're going to select who is going to see our ads. So right here is custom audiences. So I have a video that teaches you guys how to create all your custom audiences, but just quickly, your custom audiences are going to be your audiences of people who have previously engaged with you in some way in the past. For this example ad is going to be a prospecting campaign or a campaign that's going to cold traffic. So we won't need any of the custom audiences right now. Locations. So right here, you can select which location you want to send your ads to. So if we have right now, it's the United States, but if we wanted to, we can change that. We can add different countries to that. We can exclude different countries to that, and all things like that. So if we wanted to add Canada, we can add Canada. So if you have a e-commerce store and you ship to multiple countries, you're going to want to include all of the countries that you actually ship to. Or if you're a coach or something like that, or a consultant, and you want to target people in specific countries the same way, you can do the same exact thing. So for example, I'm just going to leave it the United States. And if you continue to go down under age, you can select which age range of people you want to see it, and you can also select the gender. So when we're getting into the audiences, now the previous portion of the video where we created our ideal clients really comes in handy, because we use a lot of that information that we created there and we kind of transfer it here, in which it allows us to kind of find our audience a lot quicker, because we kind of know which things they already like, how old they are, a kind of a range, and what they're interested in, and how they behave, and things like that. Now let's get into detailed targeting. So this is where we're going to be selecting our demographics, interests, or behavior. So I have multiple videos already on this channel that goes really more in depth on all of the interests, demographics, and behaviors. So I'm not going to be doing that in this video, but I will be showing you guys how you can find certain audiences to initially try to test out, right? So we like to use a 3-layer targeting approach. So the first layer is going to be things that are directly related to your product or your service. So for me, I'm looking for small business owners who are already running some ads and want to be able to run them better, right? So something that is directly related to my product or my service would be something like online advertising, right? That is directly related to my product and that is directly related to my service. And the next layer of targeting is going to be something that is closely related to your product or your service. So since I help people with their ads, something that would be directly related to that or closely related to that, would be something like digital marketing. Digital marketing is very closely related to online advertising, very closely related. And the third layer would be something that your ideal clients would also be interested in, right? So this could be, a famous person, a movie, a song, places they like to hang out, maybe a show. So for this example, I'm going to use Shark Tank, right? So I'm looking for business owners, I'm looking for entrepreneurs, and what do business owners and entrepreneurs watch? A show that a lot of business owners and entrepreneurs watch would be Shark Tank, right? So these are the 3 layers of targeting that you want to use. But so those are the 3 layers that I just showed you. But when you are running your ads and testing your audiences, I would try to limit to 1 or maybe 2 at a time if the audience is small. So what do I mean? So let's say that I'm just going to target online advertising. So since online advertising is a large audience and it has 156 million to 183 million people inside of it, I'm going to just test this audience by itself. And in a different ad set, I'm going to test digital marketing, and I'm going to test Shark Tank in additional ad sets so I can test those audiences on their own so I know which audience is going to get the result. So if I ran an ad or a campaign with online advertising, digital marketing, and Shark Tank all in the same ad set, I wouldn't know which audience is giving me the best performance. So that's why it's important, if the ad or if the audience is large enough, to test them individually, right? Very important, so you can figure out which ad sets or which audiences are going to be working the best. And going down to placements, what you're going to want to do is select Advantage plus placements. So we're just going to let the Facebook algorithm select the best place to put our ads to get the most clicks or sales or whatever conversions we're looking for. So after you've tested and you have pretty good data to see which placements work the best for you, then you can go and do manual placements and start, automatically selecting the placements that work the best for you. But until you have that, I would definitely recommend you just use Advantage Plus placements. So under optimization and delivery, this is a reach campaign, but we can select what we want to optimize for. So we can select reach, impressions, ad recall lift, through play, and 2-second continuous video view. So we're going to leave it as reach. And when you get to bid control, I would definitely recommend you leave that alone as well. So you don't even have to worry about that. So moving on to the 3rd level or the ad level. So you can either hit the next button right here, or you can go on the left-hand side and hit new awareness ad. Actually, no, we did not name the ad set yet, right? So like I said, we always name the ad set the name of the audience that we're targeting. So we're going to go up, ad set name, and since we're targeting, or the name of the audience that we're using is online advertising, that is going to be the name of our ad set. Now we want to go to the ad level, So now we are in the ad level and we are at the point of naming it, right? So I would just name it your ad, the ad name, something that you would remember. So for this example, I always recommend video ad. So let's just say video ad 1, right? But for you guys, whatever you need to name it. So when you see the name, you can know which ad you're talking about, right? That's all you really need to name this ad name right there. Here under identity, we are going to put in our Facebook page, and then we're going to put in our Instagram account. For this demo account, I don't have an Instagram account, so I'm not going to be selecting one. If you have branded content, you can select this, but if not, just ignore that and move on. So now we are getting to ad setup. So you can click here and you can either create an ad from scratch. You can use an existing post that you already posted from your Instagram or your Facebook, or use Creative Hub Mockup. So for this example, we're just going to create, we're just going to select create ad, and let's go down to single image or video. So the other options that they have are carousel and collection. So I personally like to do single images or videos, but if you have a carousel or a bunch of different images or videos that you want to use, a carousel could be a good option for you as well. So under add creative, to input the creative that you want to use, we will go to add media, and you can select add image or add video, and you can upload the video from your camera roll, and you can place it. I'm not actually running an ad right now, I'm just showing you guys, but I will give you guys a formula to create video ads, Facebook video ads that convert, right? So I usually always recommend running video ads. We do run image ads sometimes, and image ads can be effective at times, but for the most part, we definitely like to recommend video ads. And our 4-step system for our video ads is as follows. So the first thing you're going to want to do is have a good hook. So you're always going to want to have a good hook in the beginning of your video ad that's going to call their attention and really get them to stop and be like, what does this guy want, or what does this girl want, or what are you talking about, and are you talking to me? So number 2 is going to be credibility, and you're going to want to introduce yourself. So you want to introduce yourself so people know who you are, but more importantly, you're going to want to establish some kind of credibility so people know that you are somebody who is actually worth listening to. And the third thing that you're going to want to do is get into the content of the ad itself. And within the content of the ad, you're either going to want to educate them about something, entertain them, inspire them, or motivate them in some way. So within the content of your ad, you should be doing one of those things. And last but not least is your call to action. So it's super important that you always finish your video ad with the call to action. So whatever action you want them to take, tell them to take that action. So what I did was actually uploaded a video ad that I have made myself and some copy that we wrote, so you guys can see how we work the formula for yourself, right? So let's kind of take a look.
If you're a coach, consultant, or service provider, I want to fix your ads for free. My name is Devin, and over the last year, we've helped our clients make over $2 million in sales using our magnetic advertising blueprint. After working with hundreds of clients and managing millions of dollars in ad spend, I noticed that most business owners always make the same exact mistake. And these mistakes that they keep making over and over again are costing them thousands of dollars every single month. And that is the exact reason why I started to try out fixing as many people's Facebook ads as I possibly can. We'll hop on a quick 45-minute session. I'll look all through your ad account. I'll tell you what's wrong, and most importantly, I'll tell you how to fix it for absolutely free. But I'm only doing 10 of these free sessions per week. And once those spots fill up, that's it. So if you want this free session, make sure you book right now. Stop pouring money down the drain and learn how you can 2x, 3x, or even 4x your return on ad spend. All you have to do is click the link below and schedule your free ad supercharge session with us.
So you guys can notice all of the elements of the template that I gave you guys. So if we start off with the hook, right? So the first thing I wanted to do is hook them and get their attention. So if I'm looking for people who are running ads, the first thing I'm saying is I want to fix your ads for free, right? So I know if I heard somebody say that to me, I would be like, what? I would be very interested. I would definitely stop, and I would want to know what they had to say next. And the next part is credibility, and let's get there.
Over the last year, we've helped our clients make over $2 million in sales using our magnetic advertising blueprint. After working with hundreds of clients and managing millions of dollars in ad spend, I noticed that most business owners always make...
So we don't say that to brag. We don't say that for any other reason but to establish credibility so people understand why they should listen to us. Not only, yes, they should listen to us, but we need to tell these people why they should listen to us. So now the content of the ad where we're going to be educating.
Making over and over again are costing them thousands of dollars every single month. And that is the exact reason why I started to try out fixing as many people's Facebook ads as I possibly can. We'll hop on a quick 45-minute session. I'll look all through your ad account. I'll tell you what.
And last but not least, the most important part is always the call to action, right? So let's get to there.
Stop pouring money down the drain. Make sure you book right now. 10 of these free sessions per week. And once those spots fill up, that's it. So if you want this free session, make sure you book right now. Stop pouring money.
So those are all the 4 elements, as you guys can see it right there, right? So those are the 4 elements that you're always going to want to include in your video ad. So again, it's going to be a hook, credibility / introduction, the content of your ad, which you're going to want to educate, entertain, inspire, or motivate. And of course, number 4 is your call to action. And these are under media right here. These are going to be all the placements for your ads. And if you go to the right, this is how it's going to look with those placements. So if you want to see how it's going to look in Instagram feed, you can click here. If you want to see how it's going to look in stories, Instagram stories, you can click here. If you want to see how it's going to look, what is this? Facebook stories, Instagram reels, same thing. In stream, all that good stuff. So underneath that is going to be primary text, and this is going to be where you put your ad copy, right? So we have another formula to give you guys for you guys running these ads and you don't know what to say for your caption, for your copy. So this formula has been used by many copywriters for the longest of time, and it's just called the PASS method. So the PAS method, and it stands for pain, agitate, and solution. But also in the beginning, you're gonna wanna hook them as well to get their attention, right? So I'm going to read my copy to you guys, and then we can kind of break it down as we go through it. And also just so you guys know, your copy doesn't have to be this long, but we just have found that longer copy does convert better for us. So let's get into it. So do you want to double, triple, or quadruple your return on ad spend for free? Aren't you tired of opening your wallet and flushing all your cash down the toilet? Well, that's what you're probably doing if you're running Facebook ads and not following our magnetic advertising blueprint. Most business owners who are running ads continue to make the same mistakes, which cost them thousands of dollars every month, which is why I decided to put my foot down and fix as many business owners' ads as I can for free. So if you're a coach, consultant, or service provider who's been running Facebook ads, it's your lucky day. I'll go through your entire ad account, identify what's not working, and tell you exactly what you need to do to fix it, all at absolutely no cost to you. Why would I give away something of extreme value like this for free? Well, the first reason is that I don't want to see you waste another dollar on low-performing ads. I know what it feels like to spend your hard-earned money on ads and not see a return, and I want to help as many people as I can not feel like that. And I know if I charge $297, the average price of this kind of session, you probably wouldn't pull out your card and pay for it even though you know you need it. The second reason is that I get on a bunch of these calls every week, and it allows me to really sharpen my skills and to be able to help more people at the highest level. So it's a win-win for everybody. So ready to 2x, 3x, or 4x your return on ad spend for free? Tap the Learn More button below and schedule your free supercharged session with us. So that was the copy that we came up with for this specific ad. And if you were paying attention, you can see how we implemented all of the methods of the PASS method, right? So we always want to have that hook. We want to call them out, right? So if I say, do you want to double, triple, or quadruple your return on ad spend for free? The only people who are going to be interested are people who are running ads, right? So immediately, just with the messaging that we use, we can attract and repel the people that we want to work with, right? So what is the pain? The pain is that they're losing money with ads, right? So here's the pain. Aren't you tired of opening your wallet and flushing all your cash down the toilet, right? So, well, that's what you're probably doing if you're running Facebook ads and not following our magnetic advertising blueprint, right? So that's the P. That's pain right there. So most business owners who are running ads continue to make the same mistakes, which cost them thousands of dollars every month, right? So this right here is going to be our agitation. So we provide the pain right here. And not only after we introduce the pain, now we agitate the pain. So I could keep going with this if I wanted to. So I can agitate the pain some more if I wanted to, but in this specific piece of copy, I did not. So, which is why I decided to put my foot down and fix as many business owners ads as I can for free. So right here, I'm already starting to introduce the solution. And you guys can work this method however you want and kind of build it out however you want, but just make sure that you address the pain point, that you're agitating the pain point, and that you're providing your solution. So I hope this is like a good example or a little template for you guys that you guys can kind of use to help you. So if we continue to scroll down underneath that, we're going to want to add a destination, and you will come up to headline. So you can write up to 5 headline options, and it can automatically rotate if you want, or you can just do one headline that it will just run. So you're definitely going to want to go down to destination, and for most people, you're going to want to select website. So select website. So right here, headline, you can add a description if you want, that's optional. And here's the call to action and the different call to actions you can choose from. Typically, we end up going with learn more, but take a look through them and see which one fits what you do the most. And the destination, you're going to want to put your website URL. Display link, you can add a shortened link to help people recognize your website if you want to, but that is also optional. Your languages, I would leave this alone already. Maybe you can add languages if you want, but if you're English or whatever country you're in already that you have your Facebook account, should automatically be fine for you. And for tracking, if you're running a conversions campaign, you'll most likely be using your pixel for tracking, but since this was a reach campaign, we're not using that, and we don't even have one set up for this demo account, but you don't need one for a reach campaign. So those are the 3 levels, the campaign level, the ad set level, and the ad level. That's how you go through it. That's kind of how you navigate it. Showed you guys how you can create your video ads, create your ad copy. So that's all you really need to know to get your ads up and running.
There it is. Now you can pretty much consider yourself a Facebook ad pro, and you can now start running your ads with confidence. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. And if you guys have any questions or video suggestions, make sure you guys comment them down below. And if you're a coach, consultant, or service provider and you need help running your ads and you're tired of wasting money on ads, make sure you guys click the link in the description and apply for a free supercharged session with me.